In Money, Mississippi, in the summer of 1955, a 14-year-old black boy from Chicago bought candy in a store. On the way out, he said something to the owner's wife. Emmitt Till was visiting his cousin's grandfather, a 64-year-old tenant farmer. Mose Wright had lived in Mississippi all his life and knew his place. It never occurred to him that a young black boy would act differently.
Looked like a youngster, be kind of mannish. Didn't know the custom of the South. Whispered at a white lady. Whistle at her. And that night, they went there and got him. And took him out and killed him. And put weights on him and put him in the river.
Emmitt Till's funeral was held in Chicago. At his mother's request, the coffin was left open for the world to see what they had done to her son. The trial for the murder took place in the Tallahatchie County Courthouse in September 1955. An all-white jury was selected. Blacks were confined to a separate corner of the room. The murderers were identified and later admitted kidnapping and beating and killing Till. But the white jury took just an hour to find Roy Bryant and his half-brother J.W. Milam not guilty.
This is the muddy backwoods Tallahatchie River, where a weighted body was found, alleged to be that of young Emmitt Till.
I saw a hole, which I presumed was a bullet hole, and I could look through that hole and see daylight on the other side. And I wondered, was it necessary to shoot him?
Here is Money, Mississippi, the home of Roy Bryant. It was here that the Chicago Negro boy, Emmitt Till, is alleged to have paid unwelcome attention to Roy Bryant's most attractive wife.
When white women was on the streets, you had to get off of the street. That was a way of life. And all a white woman would have to say was, that nigger kind of looked at me, assessed me. So we're talking about a way of life that in this part of the country that was enforced by law.
This was the home of Mose Wright. It was from this shack the state alleges Emmitt Till was taken by Roy Bryant and J.W. Milam.
The house was as dark as 1,000 midnights. You couldn't see. It was like a nightmare. I mean, someone come and stand over you with a pistol in one hand, a flashlight, and you're 16 years old. This is a terrifying experience.
The Till case held the whole system up for inspection by the rest of the country and by the rest of the world. It was the beginning of the focusing on the problems between the races in the Deep South that culminated in the ultimate civil rights battles of the rest of the 50s and into the 60s.
I think black people's reaction was so visceral, and I think it was probably more than anything else in terms of the mass civil rights movement, the spark that launched it. Everybody knew we were under attack, and that attack was symbolized by the attack on a 14-year-old boy.